Hey guys, what's going on? This is Quentin, aka Mr. CPMD, aka Mr. Crypto Pays Me Daily, and I am back. Man, I have some updates for you guys. Today is, let's see, Friday, August the 6th, and we got to talk about some things, man. My inbox has been blowing up on on my Facebook group, and so I said, let me just come online so that we can just kind of talk about what's taking place right now, what's happening, and what you guys need to do to prepare for some major changes. These changes are very unfortunate, let me tell you. I'm not very not in particularly particularly happy about the changes, but this is just the space that we're in, cryptocurrency, and there are a lot of things that are taking place just with, different governments and just regulation. So it is affecting us and it is very unfortunate. But what do we do and how do we move forward? If there is anything we can do. So I'm just going to discuss a few of those things. I know many of you have trading accounts with Binance. So first we'll just talk about what Binance is doing, and then we'll kind of go into the programs that we use Binance in, and maybe what some things that we can do moving forward. So if you have not already heard, they announced about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago, Binance announced that they would be adding withdrawal limits for anyone who has an unverified account, which means you have not gone through the KYC process to verify your ID, address, take a picture of yourself, all of those things. And of course, anyone that is, in the US where, Binance is not allowed, if you have been using Binance, that means there's no way for you to verify your account moving forward. So it doesn't matter if you have your ID or license or passport. If it shows a US address, you will not be able to verify through Binance.com. And so, yeah, that is a big issue, right? Because now what they're saying is that your daily withdrawal is only 0.06 BTC, only 0.06. So that is roughly, I'm just going to say, about $2,500 in worth of Bitcoin that you can withdraw out of your account per day. So I know many of you are probably in the same situation as me, and you probably have, I mean, I don't even know. It's a lot. I have a lot of money. I have 12 or maybe 14 different Binance accounts that I use for different things. So each one of those accounts trades for different programs. Most of them are through Endotech, which I know a lot of you guys are in, which is the most phenomenal trading. As you probably can go look in your accounts right now and see, it is amazing. I have an account right now, it's over 600% profit, for a trade that they're in, so yeah. Unfortunately, in the US, we're not allowed to trade on futures or have leverage trading. We can only trade in the spot. So margin and spot trading. So that is the reason why we were using Binance accounts. Of course, we had to use a VPN so that they didn't recognize our IP address and ban us, which was very risky because you can get your account closed, or a lot of things can happen. It was very risky, but it was definitely worth the reward. So now with the new changes, basically, they're just telling us, hey, if you can't verify your ID, then we're not going to allow you to withdraw more than 0.06. So you could still keep your Binance account. You can still keep it. You just can't withdraw more than 0.06. Well, then they went a step further and they said, okay, so even if you have an unverified account, that account now will not allow you to create API keys, which for all of the programs that we use, we need API keys. So you have to at least verify at the intermediate level full, verification there to be able to withdraw. I think it's 2 Bitcoin a day, maybe. I'm not sure. No, actually, I think it's, I don't think there's a limit actually once you verify on crypto. There's a limit for, dollars, US dollar amounts that you can withdraw. But yeah, so that's kind of what's happening there. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. If you got an intermediate account, you are kind of in a bad position. So, what do we do? Right? I was I've been thinking over the past week, like, hey, what can I do to change what's going on right now? And I'm not sure that there is really a lot that we can do. Now, what I'm hoping is that they're going to possibly Endotech's possibly going to create another way for us to trade on futures and leverage. That may take some time. May not see that happen, very quickly. So, who knows there. Also, too, hoping that maybe we can still. Well, I know for sure we can still use our spot trading. We just can't do it on Binance. We can move to a different exchange. For instance, I know I think Gemini is one that is allowed, and if you can do Binance in your particular state where you live in the US, there is Binance.us. So that may work as well. And while I'm sitting here, give me just 1 second, because 1 second, guys. So I was wondering what was going on, and I just realized that I did not plug up. This is funny. So sorry about this, but so that was the problem. I was kind of wondering what was going on, and I figured it out. All right, so I'm back. All right, so sorry about that, guys. Just wanted to make sure I had light. I was wondering what happened to the light. The lighting went out, but I guess it happens. And then when you go live, of course, you can't really change anything, so it's live video. But yes, so yeah, that's where we're at right now. I'm hoping that Endotech does come up with another way for us to be able to trade. I don't know if it'll happen. I know it's going to hurt them a lot because they have a lot of people that are trading, on their leverage and futures accounts, and they're very, very profitable. So it's going to be a huge loss that we're going to lose that at the moment. Now, what I'm going to recommend that you do, here's what I'm doing. So for right now, I'm going to pull all of my money, or I would say, yeah, pretty much I'm going to pull my money out of my Binance accounts and just move it to my personal hard wallet. For now. Now, my hopes, I know one of the things that I had that I plan on doing is getting a dual residency in another country. Now, I was planning to do that because I really wanted to do that. And that will also give me the ability to have an international license where I can verify. So that is going to be one option. A second option, I don't know if this would work, but if you have someone outside of the US that can set up an account for you and verify it, that might be an option for you as well. So, I can't tell you what to do and what not to do. If you want to take that chance, you can. Yeah, it sucks. It's very unfortunate because we have a lot of programs. For one, Igenius, which is the platform that we started earlier in the year. I know it has at least probably tripled my investment over this, what is this, 7 months, 8 months, 7 months. I think that since I really started trading in all of the accounts. In about 7 months, I've probably at least 2.5 to 3 times my money in those trading accounts. And that's even after paying fees and everything. So I know right now I've got like 5 or 6 emails from them. I think I sent them earlier, maybe about $1,500 that I owed in fees, and they came back and sent me another about $10,000 that I owe in fees. So those accounts are definitely making great money. You don't want to lose them, but unfortunately, right now, there's not really much we can do without a verified Binance account. So I recommend by Monday, I believe it is, you probably want to go in and pull at least the majority of your money out. Maybe you might want to leave some there. I don't know why you might want to, because if you can't trade there, it's not going to do you any good. So I would recommend pulling everything out by Monday and just kind of sit back and let's wait and see what happens. See if there's some other options that will come about for us to be able to trade on the Endotech strategies. Now, I know Endotech is offered through Igenius. It's also offered through another program on the channel, which is Digital Profit. They run a little bit different, but they're almost the exact same. I mean, for Endotech purposes, they do charge for the strategies monthly on Digital Profit versus Endotech doesn't, but Endotech has a larger startup. So I think it, probably averages out to about the same. In the long run, I think Igenius is probably still a better option just because it would cost you less over time, over a long period of time. So, but yes, you can still create those spot accounts. So that means any of the betas that they have for Endotech, you can just move those over to, I believe it's Gemini and Binance.us. I'm not sure if they have Kraken. I'm going to check. I never looked just because I always use Binance. But if you go in Igenius, in Endotech in the back office, you can go in those strategies and see what they offer. Now, that's also going to affect another program, Royal Q. Now, this one's going to probably be a little bit easier to get around just for the simple fact that they offer a second exchange, which is, I think it's pronounced Huobi. So if you go into the channel on that particular video, you'll see below where I have the link there as well. I already registered for an account there. I used Binance just because I already had it, but I was going to try it. So now I'm going to try it now. And I recommend using that with a VPN as well, just simply to be on the safe side. I recommend always using your VPN. There's no reason not to. So I recommend that as well. So Royal Q is going to be a little bit easier to get around just because they spot trade. They're not trading futures or leverage. So, and they offer a second exchange. So you can just move to that exchange and you'll be good there. For your Digital Profit and your Igenius, which runs Endotech, that is going to be a little bit more of a challenge. So I just recommend, hey, if you are out of the country, just go ahead and verify your information. If you are within the US, take out your money. I hate it because the market is booming right now. But take out your money at least, I would say, Sunday or Monday at the latest, so that it doesn't get caught in there and take you a long time to get it out. And just kind of wait to see what happens. Maybe if you have someone outside of the country that maybe they can verify an account for you and just let you have it. Just be careful because there could be some tax things that go on the backside. I did read something about them trying to track that as well. So if someone verifies an account, but it's in their name and you're earning a lot of money and then they have to pay taxes on that or whatever may happen, just make sure that you look into all of those things before doing that. That's really, I just wanted to come in and, just kind of say a little bit about it, just simply because I was getting a ton of messages and I couldn't go through all of them and, give everyone the exact same answer. So I felt like, this would probably be the best way to do that is just, do a live, just kind of go over what's taking place and, just put it on the channel and in all of the groups and stuff. So that's what I did there. But yes, Binance, unfortunately, right now, man, they are putting the hammer down on, U.S. residents. So you want to get your money out. You can only pull out 0.06 now, BTC. daily with an unverified account, and we can no longer create API keys. And I think anyone who has API keys, I think once you verify your account, you're good. But you may even have to redo those API keys over. So just double check that if you are going to be able to, keep trading and stuff. So that's really it, guys. We do have some new stuff coming, so keep your ears open. This video will be, of course, on the channel. Make sure you go and subscribe there on the YouTube channel. Also, it will be in the CPMD Facebook group. So it's streaming live there and even on my personal Facebook as well. So you'll have all of that there to go back and watch if you need to just kind of go over some things here. But yeah, I'm excited. Some really new stuff coming. I think this last quarter, a little over a quarter of the year is going to be amazing. I think we are going to go on a crazy run. So yeah, I'll hopefully have some new programs that can help you make some more money. But unfortunately right now, Endotech is going to, our biggest plays in Endotech are going to be restricted for the meantime. So I'll, like I said, I'll keep my ears open as soon as I find something out that is solid, that would work for us to be able to get back on those alphas and those leverage strategies. I will be sure to let you know ASAP. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys on the next video, and peace out, CPMD. We are out of here. Later, guys.